Gaze. I'm from Morristown, New Jersey. I'm a political science international relations major, and I played football here. So in high school, if you want to end going to whatever school you're getting recruited by, or if you want to go to a good school, you're going to need to pick a sport or play your instrument. I used to play the cello, play an instrument, or be really good at one, or the academics in general. I ended up playing football freshman year of high school, and I kind of rolled with that. So going into my junior and senior year, I ended up going to around 16 different camps, trying to get recruited, and it came down to a few different NESCACs as well as Johns Hopkins, and I was talking to Yale as well, and then just the way that recruiting plays out, I'm sure all my student athletes can relate. I ended up at Trinity College. So I personally hate when complacency is kind of just like around, like an era of complacency around certain teams that they just don't care, like, oh cool, we made it to the championship one year, we're kind of good, like we exceeded expectations. I really like that there's a lot of student athletes here that are dedicated. They want to better themselves. They're kids who are always in the weight room when they're 5 months out of season. They're always pushing themselves to get better, and I really enjoyed that. And it's good to know that it's not just you trying to do that; it's always other people as well. I like to lift in the non-varsity weight room because there's usually less people lifting and working on cardio, so I can move more freely in here, and I don't have to get in the way of the other varsity gym. It's cool that I'm allowed to use that gym, and Coach DeLon just is very graceful in that aspect, allowing me to go in there, but I don't like to disturb people who are in season, but it's just easier to do my thing in here. I have the time and freedom now to kind of craft what I want to do and go from there. So I've been in here for the past semester, really, like 4 months, and it's been good. It's like being at home at your own gym, just having the freedom to do whatever you want. Is anyone ever ready for graduation? I don't know if I'm ready, but it's like 13 days away, 12 days away, something like that. It's close. It's less than 2 weeks away. So yeah, I guess I'm ready. I'm almost done with finals. It'll definitely hit me, just like everyone else, when it's happening / when it just ended. I think I'm leaving Trinity football in a better place than where I found it, for sure. I mean, I'm just a small blip on the radar of Trinity football, As an all-league player, which is a great accolade, and I like to think that I helped a lot of the other guys coming through with like their academics and just life stuff, speaking with them. But from a football standpoint, like the culture here is so rich.
I'm Alex Norgase. I'm from Haverhill, Massachusetts. I play women's basketball here at Trinity, and I am a psychology major and music minor. I ended up at Trinity from a contact at school. He's the men's basketball coach at my high school, and he thought that a NESCAC school would be the perfect place for me. I researched a lot of schools nearby. I know I didn't want to be too far, so I chose Trinity. It seemed like the perfect place for me. Trinity sports to me means, you're representing more than just yourself. You're representing a community. You're representing an environment, a whole institution, basically. You're definitely a symbol in this place. I put on a jersey and I feel like I'm part of another community within a community. So the life lessons Trinity Athletics has taught me would be to be hardworking in everything I do, to compete at a high level, to have that competitive edge always. That's important in any field that I enter into, and to never lose sight of myself. On the court, in the classroom, just in life, being yourself is definitely the most important thing, and that's what basketball and Trinity has taught me. It definitely means a lot to me to just put on that tee and go out there, play my best, and know that my school and everyone around me is right behind me. How will I bring over what I learned from Trinity Athletics to the next stage of my life? What I will definitely bring over are the friendships. I've already expressed to my team that they're all going to be at my wedding. but I think I'll bring over my competitive edge that will never die. That's always been a thing since the day I started sports. But I will also bring over my determination and motivation for success. That's something that Trinity really makes known here, that we're all in it toward a certain goal, and we're going to work hard toward that goal.
My name is Claudia Varner. I'm from Port Washington, New York. I am a psychology major here at Trinity, and I play for the women's volleyball team. When I was a freshman, I actually came into Trinity not knowing if I was going to be able to play volleyball here again, because I was a walk-on, and our coach had told me that she kind of had a full roster. There were only graduating one senior, so fighting for a spot was going to be really difficult. So I was terrified because obviously I didn't want to give up playing volleyball, and I chose Trinity ultimately for the school because, I needed to like the school if I didn't end up making the team. But I worked so hard that summer, and I ended up making the team as a freshman. And I ended up actually starting that year in the first game, which was like an incredible experience for me. Not being able to wear a Trinity jersey again is definitely the hardest part. I think the idea and the thought of somebody wearing my jersey next year and wearing my number, and something that I've worn for 4 years, put so much blood, sweat, and tears into, is heartbreaking, honestly. And I think the difference between graduating high school and graduating college, at least I knew that I could have the potential to play volleyball again, and graduating college, I'll never play volleyball again. I'm ready for graduation in some ways, others I'm not. I always say I'm being forced to leave. If I didn't have to leave, I definitely wouldn't. I would still be playing volleyball and playing at Trinity and being here. I love the school, I love the experience I've had, and I love all the people I've met and the friends I've met, so I'm definitely not ready to leave, but I know that I'll be back watching games, supporting Trinity Volleyball forever,